Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are? Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember? Oh, you're an archaeologist? I don't know if it's exactly what you're looking for. There are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. He went in there a few hours ago, and I would have gone in after him. There's no way I'm leaving without... What I mean is, if you can do that, I can get both... Oh, of course. Oh, there's not much to tell. I'd rather not say. All right, fine. He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long, but in any case, you really don't... Not much, really. What am I, an idiot? You could hike... Great. Thank you. The entrance is just... Oh, and he...
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place." Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? The people have survived down there, against the odds. It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation. Or a warning. Alworth. whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, she'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. And here there are only two options: death, and that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now and find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, not right in the head? That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome here. We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March? It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the empire are you from, exactly? CE? No idea what you're talking about. But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine. Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming? Follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now. Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her, if I were you. She's... it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. as long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, I don't know what happened to her. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the Forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Hilarious. You're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please. Follow me. The only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10. Made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock, because the Golden Rule is exactly 10 times worse.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name? A curious name, to match a curious accent. But I digress. I see you have the piercing and astute eyes of a man of great learning. We're always happy to welcome another scholar to our little community. Equitia will be delighted to meet you, I'm sure. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago. Indeed. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin? Nor could I, until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the god and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away. an intelligent question. There was a good, of course, but beyond that, as my, and we, it is, I'm glad you, the key I have, I would be, you see, it, and when, please, all I, deep, good, wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them, if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately. Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not... You've returned. Thank you.
Oh, another one fresh out of the baths, I take it. Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want? Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and figure I must know a way out too. Is that it? Well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla. I wish you mouth breathers would just leave me alone. I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and no crime? Was she snatched away by the harpies? It was 3 weeks ago. We ate our evening meal together, and I remember she seemed happy. In love. We went into our rooms, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, she was gone. That's it. I think so, yes. But she was very careful because of... That doesn't... He's... I don't... All I... You... His... Why, I hope... If you must know, I couldn't... So you'll... Oh, you should probably take a look through her room. It's the one just by the front door. Maybe you'll find something the rest of us missed. Thank you. Ugh, this place has become a thorough... What have you discovered? What? Really? I swear, I searched her room top to bottom and never saw that. I wonder how I could have missed it. Strange, but well done, I suppose. But it's odd. It was only a few months ago that Scintilla's friend Yulia let slip she was planning an escape of her own. And yet... Yulia's still here. You should go and speak with her. Find out if she knows anything. She lives in the villa next door.
citizen.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
Hey, Horatius. How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
If you're trying to goad me into an argument, it won't work. I'm a stoic, remember?
If the old man couldn't even keep his own daughter safe, how can anyone trust him to keep us safe, eh?
Why do I get the feeling you lot had something to do with Centilla's disappearance?
That's it. Blame everyone but yourself.
If I find out you did something to that poor, sweet girl, not even the Golden Rule is gonna protect you. Got it?
As if I'll be afraid of you, little man. What were you two talking about? Don't play dumb. I saw you. Having a shady little chat with old man Sentius up on his balcony. What? You're throwing your lot? Mark my words, Mally, that you've been trying to undermine. Good. Can't hurt. The name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus? You go through me. Why? Because I am a She's not here. Had to carry her to Lucretia's clinic this morning. Shrine of Apollo. She was acting sick. Faking it, if you ask me. Typical. Too bad. He's busy. Unless... No. You don't look like you could afford it. I'm glad you asked. See, he's a busy man, and this is an important day. He'll be inside practicing his victory speech for tonight. Left me strict instructions he doesn't want to be disturbed. So if you want to see him, I'll need something valuable in return. Dunno. Something good. Bribe? That's such an ugly word. What I'm looking for is more of a tribute to me, your soon-to-be patron. Just make it. Whatever. Just remember, I'll be watching.
Are they? Help! A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered. You have to do something, or he's going to break the golden rule. Are you daft or... Thank you. I have to hide. Find... Hear what? What? Ugh. The shrine is collapsing!
Give me a moment. Sorry I'm such a mess. She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally I'd treat her with resin of silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to... So all I could do is... And now I'll never know who poisoned her. Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that silphium res... I don't care how... I swear. Well, come...
How'd you do? Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Decius. Terrible shame what happened to you. Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii. That's hardly my concern. Oh, it's perfectly legal. Simply a question of supply and demand, I'm afraid. Take it or leave it. Hear what? Are you sure you're feeling all right? If you're hearing things, perhaps you should pay a visit to Lucretia's clinic. We don't want another Navia on our hands. She claimed the statues were whisperings, but I digress. Do you want this silphium? Well, if you... We agree on... Very well. Perhaps I can interest you in something with it. Very well.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost? I don't? Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you. Oh, and since you... Just attach the pulley to the rope over the and if it... But don't... All right.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called silphium, but that coolers... What? Quick, give it here. Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you. Hopefully in a moment she should be... That was extraordinary. How did you... A what? I'm sorry, I must have misheard you. That was like... You just saved a person, and maybe she can tell us who poisoned her. In the meantime, I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been filling in ever since she... I'm tired and out of my depth and Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the close until she suddenly lost... This changes everything. The last time I saw her, and then she shut her... She's been gone so long now, but I really wish I could reach her, because one of my patients is... I really shouldn't say. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off, and I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out. And you know what that means? I just know Navy. Really? That would be wonderful.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, was there something you... No. I did hear from Ulpius that she disappeared. It's very sad. She was such a lovely young woman. But I'd been locked in Malleolus's villa for months before she went missing, so I can't help you, I'm afraid. I won. All right. So when my new friend Aurelia, she was supposed... So she... I paid hemlock. It's a deadly poison. Drink this. She pointed to... In fact... That's what I said. I went to Sentius. I thought about... He locked me. His wife, Claude. I'd be on my hands and those two took my hemlock. I just wanted... I brought it on myself. When I've recovered, only this, honestly... I doubt it. At least until... A lot. He's in exactly the same position. He's probably... If so... I doubt you could make it up to... I don't know who you are.
May Apollo keep you safe.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh, no. No. Ulpius, what are you doing?
That's the idea.
What?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't.
Please, I'll help him. If he goes through with it... Thank you.
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me? Don't you think I'm... And it's not selfish to demand someone keeps suffering like I am. For your own sake, I am out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love, I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no! I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That was not your fault. Well, I'll have to let everyone know what happened, and I'd best...
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. Yes, yes. Thank you. I'm delighted and deeply honored to be elected your magistrate. And now, I make this solemn. Under my leadership, you will finally...
Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above? That was either extremely reckless... Well... You mean the children's fable exploited by Sentius to scare us all into doing what he wants? Wait, don't tell me you've fallen... Nonsense! There's no way you can prove that. If it was real and you'd seen someone break it, then you'd be dead or... What? Oh, Surely you're not one of the... I disagree. True, but that is simply because you... I trust you could... Through the door this time...
Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have...
I trust you. Through the door this time? There's a key just beside it.